All right, wrapping up today's show, Center of the Week with Kevin Mawai. Extended version here during football season. The big fellow will sit in with us from 7 to 9 a.m. every Wednesday morning. Cool conversations. Tony Barnhart from the SEC Network stopped by in the first hour. We had Jerry DiNardo and Jamie Howard on in the second hour. That was cool. You got involved in the conversation with Coach DiNardo and relived some memories. But you and Jamie Howard, I thought was great radio.
Yeah, it's just both. I loved, just hearing one thing I think we both all agree on, is the conversation we had with DiNardo about Jamie Howard. And Jamie and I go way back to his freshman year. I was a junior, and it's just neat to rekindle some of those old memories. And for us as teammates, we didn't have so many positive ones on the football field, but to hear him describe his transition from that first year starting at Auburn to his senior year starting at Auburn was pretty neat. And so, it's a relationship we'll have for a long, long time.
Would you remember, or would you bring back from the couple of conversations we had in the second hour today?
Well, it's the interesting piece. See what I did there? There's a lot of people that remember the early part of the 90s when Kevin was playing as a kind of a negative time. Last year when we had Jamie on, we talked about that 94 game, and it really was kind of a negative conversation about the bad things. Having Coach DiNardo on, talking about 95, talking about bring back the magic, the white jerseys, all of the changes there, and then Jamie talking about that game against Auburn. It's a really positive, uplifting story. It's kind of 180 degrees away from where we were last year and talking about LSU and Auburn. And really, truthfully, for a lot of people, that's the first time they had something positive about LSU football to really talk about in a long period of time.
When you look at this Saturday's matchup on the field between LSU and Auburn was really kind of the overwhelming pick to win the SEC in the preseason. LSU, they had some doubt around because of just the questions around the quarterback. It seems like that storyline's changed a little bit now here Wednesday, a game week.
Yeah, I think it does. Obviously, Jeremy Johnson's coming in. They had, as a quarterback, his first start on the road against the SEC opponent. Has some, quality playing time, just hasn't started on an environment like this. Their defense struggled against the run game last week. LSU's run game is on point right now. It's going to be an exciting game. Leonard Fournette's going to do his thing. I like the way Darrell Williams came out and ran the ball heavy like that. It's a great 1-2 combination. I just want to see LSU open it up and put the pedal down on the gas when they're up by 2 scores.
What do you expect in this Saturday? When your Wednesday a game week and the storylines have been, it seems like, more around the preseason talk than what's happened because of the lack of LSU, just what they have on film.
I think that I think you'll see a little bit more open of an offense, not just because Les Miles isn't hearing any of the criticism. He lives in a bubble. He's not paying attention to that. But I think that playing at home, playing against a defense that is going to be aggressive, I think you'll see some LSU try to take advantage of some of that play action stuff. But keep in mind, LSU has had success against Will Muschamp defenses running the football, not throwing the football, because Will Muschamp defenses like to rush the passer. You can frustrate them by continuously trying to run the ball because they want to rush the passer. I think Auburn's got a really good front seven, so you have to make sure that you don't just get lazy and just continue to run into that brick wall there. Mix it up, put some run-pass option stuff in there, and also that play action. I think play action can really be successful against this Auburn.
That's where the key is, in the play action stuff. With your 2 running backs that you have, what Leonard Fournette's able to do up inside the tackle boxes and on the outside perimeter, to run some kind of play action, to suck them safeties down, get over the top, and take some shots. You got LSU always talks about the stable of running backs they have. Well, they have a stable full of receivers that are untapped right now, and for them to be able to use that play action against Muschamp's defense and get over the top and take some shots, I think Brandon Harris has more than shown that he can make those throws, and he's capable of playing at that level now.
Every Wednesday, Center of the Week, 7 to 9 a.m., right here on 104.5, 104.9 ESPN Baton Rouge. We're back with you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Kaylee Hartung from the SEC Network will play the local TV sports game show with Jacques Doucet from WAFB, and Troy Twilley, the man who sealed the victory of that 1995 night, the night the Tigers brought back the magic against Auburn in that 12-6 victory, stops by on Thursday's edition of Your Morning Drive. Have a good day out there.